From the frosty landscapes of the North Pole, where the auroras dance in the sky and the snow blankets the ground, to the sun-kissed beaches of Australia, where the waves crash and the sun shines brightly, the jolly figure of Santa Claus brings cheer to every corner of the world. He is a symbol of joy and happiness, uniting people across continents. Every year, children eagerly await the arrival of this beloved gift-giver, writing letters and hanging stockings by the fireplace. His image is one of warmth and generosity, bringing smiles to faces young and old. Santa Claus transcends cultural boundaries, adapting to local traditions and customs. He embodies the spirit of giving and the magic of the holiday season, spreading love and kindness wherever he goes. But have you ever wondered where the story of Santa Claus began? The origins are as enchanting as the man himself. His origins are a fascinating blend of history, folklore, and cultural traditions, each adding a unique layer to his legend. The story begins centuries ago, far from the North Pole, in a place called Myra, where the seeds of this enduring legend were first sown. Myra, in modern-day Turkey, is a place rich with history and ancient tales. It was the home of a man named Nicholas, who would later become a legend. He lived in the 3rd century AD. Nicholas was known far and wide for his piety and compassion. He dedicated his life to helping the poor and the sick, always putting others before himself. One story tells of a poor man who could not afford dowries for his 3 daughters, a dire situation in those times. Without dowries, the daughters would not be able to marry, facing a bleak future. Secretly, under the cover of night, Nicholas tossed bags of gold through the man's window, ensuring their future. This act of kindness saved the daughters from a life of hardship and despair. Nicholas's generosity made him a beloved figure in the community, admired by all. After his death, he became known as St. Nicholas, a symbol of selfless giving. His feast day, December 6th, became a time for gift-giving, a tradition that continues to this day. The legend of St. Nicholas travelled across Europe. In the Netherlands, he became known as Sinterklaas. Dutch traditions painted him as a kind bishop. He arrived on horseback, not in a sleigh. Sinterklaas visited on December 6th, St. Nicholas Day. He brought gifts for well-behaved children. Dutch settlers brought Sinterklaas with them to America in the 17th century. His name evolved into Santa Claus. The traditions began to change in their new home, yet the spirit of giving remained strong. Section 4, Across the Pond. Father Christmas emerges. Meanwhile, in England, a different holiday figure emerged, Father Christmas. Father Christmas was a jolly figure associated with winter festivities. He wore a long green robe and a crown of holly. He represented the spirit of good cheer and celebration. As English traditions spread, so too did the image of Father Christmas. Eventually, Father Christmas and the American Santa Claus began to merge. They shared a love of gift-giving and a connection to the Christmas holiday. Section 5. The Making of a Modern Santa. The 19th century brought about significant changes to Santa Claus. During this period, the image of Santa began to evolve from a simple gift-bringer to the jolly figure we recognize today. The poem A Visit from St. Nicholas, now known as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, captured imaginations in 1823. Written by Clement Clark Moore, this poem played a crucial role in shaping the modern image of Santa Claus. This poem gave Santa Claus his reindeer, his sleigh, and his magical arrival on Christmas Eve. It painted a vivid picture of Santa's nocturnal journey, delivering gifts to children around the world. The poem cemented Santa's image in popular culture. It became a beloved tradition to read this poem on Christmas Eve, further embedding Santa's characteristics into the collective consciousness. Illustrator Thomas Nast further solidified Santa's appearance in the late 1800s. Nast's illustrations in Harper's Weekly depicted Santa with a round belly, a red suit, and a long white beard. Nast's drawings gave Santa his red suit, his white beard, and his jolly demeanor. These illustrations were widely circulated and became the definitive image of Santa Claus for generations to come. In the 20th century, Coca-Cola advertisements used Santa Claus in their marketing campaigns. These ads, created by artist Haddon Sundblom, portrayed Santa as a cheerful, plump figure enjoying a bottle of Coca-Cola. These iconic ads, with their vibrant colors and cheerful imagery, helped to shape the modern image of Santa Claus that we know today. Sundblom's Santa became synonymous with the holiday season and was embraced worldwide. But here's a fun fact. The image of Santa Claus flying through the sky in a sleigh might have been influenced by Norse mythology. The idea of a magical, airborne journey has deep roots in ancient stories. Odin, the Norse god, travelled in a flying chariot pulled by the eight-legged horse Sleipnir. This powerful imagery of a god soaring through the sky may have contributed to the legend of Santa's sleigh. This imagery might have found its way into the Santa Claus legend over time. The blending of different cultural elements has enriched the story of Santa Claus, making it a tapestry of various traditions. Santa Claus is a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring appeal of holiday traditions. His story has been told and retold, each time adding new layers to his character. He is a global icon who embodies the spirit of generosity and the magic of Christmas. From the snowy landscapes of the North Pole to the bustling cities of the world, Santa's presence is felt everywhere. As you celebrate this holiday season, take a moment to appreciate the rich and diverse history of Santa Claus. His story is a reminder of the joy and wonder that the holiday season brings. And don't forget to share your favorite Santa traditions with your loved ones. Whether it's reading a classic poem, enjoying a festive meal, or simply spending time together, these moments create lasting memories.